Hi, it's Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet here with some more bookkeeping tips. It's a bit later in the evening than I would normally be coming out, so the light's not quite so bright, and I'm just wondering how I'm going to get past this fallen tree. So the next few moments of my video might look a bit odd. So I've been helping some clients who have been operating Xero for themselves, she says, trying not to knock herself out, and have basically got into a bit of a pickle and haven't kept on top of things. So they've asked me to come in and tidy stuff up for them. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of pointers that if you use online software with bank feeds and you're marking everything as paid on there, please regularly, at least monthly, double check that the bank balance that your account system says that there should be is the same as the bank balance that your bank says it should be. So if you think about it, when you start using the accounts package, you might be a brand new business starting from a bank balance of Xero, or you might be somebody that is starting to use your accounts package at the start of the financial year, in which case you will need to put in an opening balance for your bank when you start. And then what Xero does is looks at the opening balance. It then, every time money's paid in, it adds an amount of money, and every time you pay money out, it takes that money off, and it works out what it thinks the balance should be in your system when you're finished. And if you think you've entered everything and you've got your big green tick on your bank reconciliation page and there's nothing left to enter, so if you think that you've entered everything correctly and you go and run the bank reconciliation report in Xero, and the bank balance equals the statement balance equals the balance that's actually on your bank statement on your bank, then everything's happy and you know that that month has been done and you can keep going. If you don't check this, and later down the line you have a look and your bank balances look a bit wrong and look a bit out, it is one hell of a job to go back, sometimes a month, 6 months, a year even, to go back and work out where that problem first happened. So if you don't know how to check your bank balances in Xero, I strongly recommend that you book maybe even just half an hour with me and let me show you what I mean. And let me show you how to do it. And this is something that even if somebody else is doing your data entry, as a business owner or someone in charge of your bookkeeping, you really need to regularly check that your bank balance is correct. So I've now, for 2 different clients at the same time now, had to ask for copies of their bank statements going back. And I'm just going to go back month on month and check at the end of each month whether there's any difference between what Xero says the bank should be and what the bank says the balance should be, to try and spot where the problem is. You might have duplicate entries in there. You might have had the bank feed, might have missed things off. So you're looking for errors of omission. You're looking for errors of duplication, or you may be looking to see where you maybe had got your starting point incorrect at the start. And it's just a case of a hard slog of comparing these things with your bank statements to get it right. And that's the fun that I have to look forward to, either later on tonight or over the weekend, to help these people out, to help them sort it out. But wouldn't it be so much better if you kept an eye on it as you went along, so you never have to do this thing in bulk at the end of a period? I'd say at the very, very least, for any business that is VAT registered, I would do these checks quarterly before the VAT return is due, because you want to make any corrections before you submit your VAT so that you haven't got anything on there incorrectly. And if you are a smaller business that isn't VAT registered, then try and do it monthly or quarterly rather than at the end of the year just before you give everything to your accountant. So I think I've banged on about this before, but I cannot bang on about this enough. Check that your bank balances in your accounts package match your bank balances in your bank when you have finished entering anything for a particular month. So it's Alison Mead at Silicon Bullet. You can go to blog.siliconbullet.com to get in touch with me. You can look for all my other blogs and videos on there. You can look for me at Silicon Bullet on YouTube. You can look for Alison Mead on LinkedIn. It is getting very dark here. And I have just been for a gym session at my PT, so my arms are a bit sore. So that's why I'm not holding the camera as far away as I usually do, because flipping heck, Gareth made me work my arms today. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm going to sign off from my walk with Daisy. It's a good job I have a white dog. And see you again soon for some more top tips. Bye.